Have you ever stopped to think that maybe the wealth you're searching for isn't that far away? Often what separates someone who thrives from someone who is constantly chasing money isn't luck or talent, it is perception. Perception that life is constantly sending signs, lessons, and hidden opportunities. While some waste their days with distractions, others turn simple habits into stepping stones for success. While many follow the crowd, a few dare to listen to that inner voice that says, "You were born for more." This video isn't about magic formulas, it's about awareness. It's about seeing clearly what truly matters and learning from those who have already walked this path. You're about to discover 5 powerful fundamentals that don't make the headlines, but quietly shape the most extraordinary destinies. So take a deep breath, open your mind, and come with me on this journey. Because when you change the way you see the world changes the way it responds to you. Have you ever noticed that the richest and most successful people are usually the quietest? They're not constantly showing off achievements, revealing plans, or flaunting on social media. Know why? Because true power doesn't make noise. It acts. While many are busy trying to look rich, the truly wealthy are focused on becoming even more strategic and efficient. They've learned that the less you speak, the more you observe. And the more you observe, the better decisions you make. Ordinary people share every step. The successful act in silence and let the results speak for them. While some spend their energy trying to impress, others use that same energy to analyze the market, study opportunities, build quiet networks, and grow in silence. Discretion is a powerful weapon. When no one knows your next move, you eliminate noise, avoid sabotage, and move forward with freedom. Here's a direct challenge for you. Could it be that you're sharing too much, posting too much, exposing yourself too much? Sometimes what's holding you back isn't a lack of talent. It's too much noise. Those who learn to stay silent while building reap their rewards in peace when they succeed. It's not always your effort that's the problem. Sometimes it's who's beside you. You might be full of dreams, studying, working hard, saving, trying to grow. But if your circle lives off complaints, excuses, and leave it for later, that energy rubs off on you, without you even realizing it. Bad company doesn't shout. It whispers. It demotivates you in silence, with jokes that seem harmless. With advice disguised as concern, with looks that silently doubt your potential. What few people realize is that being constantly surrounded by the unambitious, the negative, or the complacent slowly drains your energy, narrows your vision, and over time, you start thinking small too. The worst part? It happens without alarms, without warning. One day you wake up and realize your plans are on hold, your dreams forgotten, and your motivation gone. But here's the truth. Environment is stronger than willpower. If you want to rise, you can't keep carrying those who insist on staying on the ground. Wealth isn't just a matter of knowledge, it's also a matter of environment. You need people who lift you up, who challenge you, who celebrate your victories, not mock them. If you truly want to prosper, start by cutting the dead weight. Surrounding yourself with people who are growing is the first step to growing too. Sometimes, the biggest enemy of your prosperity is you. And no, we're not talking about major mistakes, fraud, or catastrophic decisions. We're talking about small, almost invisible daily habits that quietly sabotage your future. That impulsive purchase at the end of the day. That, just for today, that turned into a habit. The excuse of, "I'll start on Monday." The day you were going to study, but ended up endlessly scrolling through social media. Seems like nothing, right? But in the long run, these small choices come at a high cost, and you won't even see the bill coming. Think of it this way. Every dollar you spend without thinking, every hour you waste without direction, is a piece of your future being torn away by your own hands. The absence of clear goals is also a silent thief. If you don't know where you're going, any path will do. And it usually leads to the same place, stagnation. But here's the good news. Just like small bad choices tear you down, small good choices build you up. One book read per month, a small amount saved each week, a clear goal stuck to your mirror, one day without spending on impulse. Don't underestimate the power of the simple, the small, the consistent. Here's a direct question. Are you building a future or slowly sabotaging yourself? The answer lies in your habits today. What you do in the first hours of the day reveals far more than your routine. It reveals your financial destiny. While many are still hitting the snooze button, those ahead in the financial race have already started their day with focus, intention, and discipline. And that's no coincidence. The way you begin your day shapes your mindset, directs your energy, and sets your pace. People who cultivate a structured morning routine, with reading, planning, exercise, reflection, or meditation, not only gain mental clarity, but also make better decisions throughout the day. Sounds like an exaggeration? It's not. A well-lived morning leads to a productive afternoon and a fulfilling evening. And repeating that cycle, day after day, is what builds prosperity in the medium and long term. After all, those who start the day on autopilot, reacting to chaos, rarely end it with a sense of progress. But those who start with purpose create their own opportunities. A morning routine isn't a luxury for millionaires. It's their secret. So take a moment to reflect. Is what you are doing right after waking up bringing you closer to the financial life you desire, or pushing you further away? Change begins even before your first cup of coffee. It starts the moment you choose to rise with purpose instead of staying in bed with excuses. Stop chasing money desperately. Start attracting wealth naturally. There's a huge difference between running after money and being someone money runs after. And that difference starts in the mind. Most people are trapped in a scarcity mindset, believing there's never enough, that everything is hard, that only a few can succeed. This type of thinking breeds fear, anxiety, and impulsive decisions. And guess what? It pushes away opportunities, innovative ideas, and even the connections that could transform your financial life. On the other hand, those who cultivate an abundance mindset believe there are infinite possibilities, that there's always something new to learn, and that growth is a matter of focus and consistency. People like that don't live in constant comparison. They don't sabotage their own dreams. They attract collaboration, ideas, solutions, and even money, because the world responds to what you radiate. When you stop acting like someone who is desperately in need of money and start positioning yourself as someone who has value to offer the world, everything changes. Money is not the goal. It's the result of who you become, the decisions you make, and the mental frequency you cultivate every single day. If you truly want to prosper, start from within. Because your financial reality is simply a reflection of your mindset. Every great transformation begins with a silent decision in the heart. The choice to stop living on autopilot. Every insight you heard today is a key. And now, you have the power to open doors that once felt locked. Never underestimate the power of small adjustments. In your mindset, your routine, and your circle. That's how the great ones are built. From the inside out. If this video sparked something in you, hit the like button right now. That simple action is a sign that you're ready to take your next step. Drop a comment below and share which of these lessons touched your soul the most. Your words might inspire someone who is just passing through. Subscribe to the Millionaire Mind channel and turn on the notification bell, because together we're walking the path toward abundance, freedom, and true fulfillment. You were born for more. Let's unlock that future, one step at a time.